Greetings, benvenuti, and welcome back. So as you probably see, it looks like we're in a tiki bar here, and I'm using this, my home bar, that I also use for my other channel, Tiki Triangle. But it's the dead of winter, we're in February, and you know, as much as I love tiki and the tropical drinks, in the winter I look for more savory drinks, and I really love Amaro. Now Amaro in Italian is just bitter, and it's a liqueur that isn't so high in sugar content, but usually is a proprietary blend of herbs. As many of you might know, the Jägermeister, that's an Amaro. It's German, but it is an Amaro, and again, it's a proprietary blend of herbs and spices and so many different things, like even chartreuse is something like over 100 different ingredients. I know I like sipping it straight, but this is really great, especially if you love an espresso martini. And if you don't like Amaro or you don't like the taste of it straight, maybe you would enjoy it in a cocktail. Now there is a place in the East Village in Alphabet City called Amor y Amaro. This is the place of Souther Teague, who is a James Beard Award winner. And if you go in there, you're going to be amazed. I mean, it's just wall-to-wall Amaros, dozens, and stuff you probably can't even find here in the United States. In fact, they brought this one bottle back, and it was so delicious. It tasted like thin mints, but a lot different than the Fernet Branca. I don't like Fernet Branca straight, but this stuff I loved. They only had it once, and the next time I went back there, I'm like, oh, you guys had it though last time. He goes, yeah, I know. I brought back the only bottle from Italy, and we can't get any more. So if you ever want an Amaro cocktail or just any Amaro, this is the place to go. Again, I've never seen so many all in one place at one time. As a matter of fact, I had a killer Sazerac there once. But again, these are very boozy cocktails. This cocktail is not as boozy. It's called a nightcap because it's supposed to be lighter. It's supposed to be low in alcohol content. It's supposed to be like a dessert cocktail. So maybe you just had a couple of cocktails or maybe had some wine and you want something else before you close out the evening, but you don't want it to be too heavy or too strong. This is perfect. Again, if you like an espresso martini, this is the drink to get. So, we're going to start with a chilled cocktail coupe. And then we're going to add ½ ounce of heavy cream. ½ ounce of coffee liqueur. I'm using Mr. Black. ½ ounce of Mr. Black coffee liqueur, if you have it. If not, I suppose you could use something like Kahlua or Tia Maria, but it might taste slightly sweeter. Then a good dark aged rum, not dark but aged. I like Appleton. I know this is a little fancy, but it's open and nothing wrong with using quality spirits and quality cocktails. And then finally, the Amaro. Now, every different region of Italy has its own type of Amaro because it depends on what kind of herbs and plants grow in that area. And the monks and the people that live there, they all know what those herbs taste like and they all create their own type of Amaro. So they all are going to be different from region to region. So remember, ½ ounce of everything else, but ½ ounce of this. And finally, 2 dashes of Aztec chocolate bitters. Now, you simply just shake. And this would be a great time to hit that subscribe button while I'm shaking this up. And you're double straining it because you want to get all those ice particles out. You don't want any floating shards of ice floating in there. It's going to taste different on the tongue. It's not going to be very good. This is what you call craft mixology. And it says to garnish this with some chocolate. I have coffee beans here, and since it's got coffee in there, no harm done. So we're just going to grate a little bit of fresh coffee bean on top of there. Let's give it a taste. Yeah, you definitely get that Amaro profile. You gotta like Amaro. If you don't like this, you might not like Amaro in general, but give it a shot. This is a great escape from the espresso martini, which is very sharp with the vodka. It's got that vodka taste obviously to it, but that clear ethanol taste. This is more of a savory taste. Gets more mellow as it goes out. Drink starts to heat up from all that ice. It's actually very pleasant. So we're not only going to be talking about wine here, we're going to be talking about food and cooking and dining, and of course, all cocktails. If you really like the tiki and tropical stuff, go to Tiki Triangle. And if you want some nice classic mid-century music to listen to your cocktails to, check out Cocktail Coup on Mixcloud. Until next time, salute and cheers.